resolve a disturbance.
10-4 on the way.
Caution, the following episode contains brief moments of reggae music.
Welcome back to Gowanus Tonight, live from San Antonio, coming to you from beautiful Austin, Texas. Before we begin, I just wanted to clear something up. This is blood, this is enchilada, and this is blood. I once spent days on end trapped in a cold, dark room watching Neon Genesis Evangelion with this man. So we're bros for life. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean McCoy.
How's it going?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Ice cold Topo Chico.
Oh man, Topo Chico is like the most refreshing thing I've ever had.
If you, of course, the great catchphrase of Topo Chico, vengeance is his, but refreshment is Topo Chico's.
Topo Chico's.
Topo Chico.
You invented a game.
I co-invented a game, yeah.
And it seemed to me like we had as many games as we needed.
The market was saturated.
But you said,
nope.
I want a piece of that.
More, yeah, I want more.
2 rooms and a boom.
2 rooms and a boom.
What the hell is it? I've literally watched your Kickstarter video 5 times and I have no idea what it is.
Sure. 2 rooms and a boom is a social deduction hidden roles game for 6 to 30 players that plays in 15 minutes or less.
As I've said, I've watched your Kickstarter video and I don't know what it is.
I'm Alan Gurney.
And I'm Sean McCoy.
And we're Tuesday Night Games. I bring the gamizzle.
I bring the sizzle.
And this is our flagship game, 2 Rooms and a Boom! Yeah!
The blue team, one of the people has a card that says you're the president. And the red team, one of the people has a card that says you're the bomber. Okay. And what happens is, we would take like 15 people that are playing this game. We'd put 7 in this room and 7 in the kitchen or something like that. And they wouldn't know who each other are.
Okay.
They'd be like, what team are you on? And you're like, I don't want to tell you. You're a bad guy, or whatever.
Okay.
And then at the end of every turn, there's 5 turns, a couple people switch rooms.
Okay.
At the end of the game, if the president and bomb are in the same room, the bomb goes off, president dies, red team wins. If they're in separate rooms, the president lives because the bomb didn't kill him, blue team wins.
Well, what I'm wondering is, what this is this about Obama?
No.
Is this what this is about?
Absolutely not.
Okay, because I said some stuff. Barack Obama, you're gonna keep my brother safe, aren't you? That was not good either, and there was some stuff. People give me some calls about that.
What are you talking about?
I hold you personally responsible for whatever happens to him. Well, I don't want to get into it. This is what's called a brother's vengeance. But, okay, so this isn't about Obama.
No.
Nothing against him. This is just a game about a hypothetical president who someone's trying to kill.
President of the student club, president of Argentina.
Brother's vengeance. Vengeance. Now, I don't know much about this gaming industry, but this is sort of like games like Werewolf or Mafia.
That's right, yeah, absolutely.
I've heard, but why is yours different?
In Werewolf and Mafia, generally what happens is the game's played over a series of turns, which are called nights or days or whatever. And at the end of every turn, people are accusing each other of being the bad guys. And when they decide, like, we think you're the bad guy, you leave the game. You're out until the group is whittled down, and it's either proven that you've killed all the bad guys, or the bad guys have tricked you into killing all the good guys. So what happens is, at the beginning, these games could last 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
Turn 1, you could be like, alright, I think it's Anthony. And you'd be like, it's not me. And they'd be like, fuck you, it is you. And you're done. And you just gotta go.
Why are you so angry?
I'm
not playing?
But this is what the people are like.
You just told me to go fuck myself.
No, I said fuck you.
That's true.
So what would happen is, those people have to sit out for like 20 minutes. In Terms of the Boom, nothing happens until the end in terms of like eliminating players, so everybody gets to play the whole game. Also, it's timed.
Okay.
The rounds are timed, so the game only lasts 15 minutes, that kind of thing.
Because I'll tell you a story. The only contact I've had with this sort of world was on the train ride for when I got kicked out of New York and had to come back to Texas, you know, because I don't want to talk about it. But
De Blasio.
Why'd you bring it up? The Blasio? What is De Blasio?
Jesus.
Sorry.
Anyway, on this train to New Orleans, there was
Nolans.
Not Nolans, it's New Orleans.
No.
It was there was a bunch of kids from Baylor. I don't know what they were doing on this train, but they were playing Mafia.
Sure.
With just regular cards and all this sort of thing. And I was watching them play. They were playing through these rounds, and I was sitting there because I didn't want to sit next to the guy I was assigned to. This was in the lounge car. And I'm sort of watching it, and the only other person besides these kids on there is this really trashy redneck dude with a Chargers baseball cap who's sipping on a Miller High Life. And we're like watching these kids do this thing.
Oh, he's not playing.
He's not playing.
Okay, yeah.
And we like sort of both look at each other and go, "This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life." I connected with a piece of human garbage.
Sure.
In our hatred of this game. But you're saying your game is better.
Definitely. Yeah.
You're going on record saying Two Rooms and a Boom is better than Mafia.
Sure.
This isn't going to cause any problems for you?
I don't think so.
So you had a very successful Kickstarter campaign.
We did.
You got a bunch of money. Where's this goddamn game at? Where can I play this game?
Come on, man. You can download the game for free on our website, tworoomsandaboom.com.
Okay.
Print it out. People play it all the time. You can pre-order the game, and then it should be coming out later this year.
Where can I go to... What's your website?
TWOROOMSAND.
Too long.
Tworoomsandaboom.com.
Okay. That was forever time.
Sure.
But your job, this whole thing, that takes you around the country.
Yeah, we get to travel a little bit. It's nice.
And what are the different cities and the different conventions you go to?
I'm in Columbus and Indianapolis once a year for sure. Alan comes down here. I go visit him. We just got back from Portland, which was cool. He did something in California, I think. We want to go to Seattle, New York.
Look, I'm just going to cut the crap.
All right.
You had drinks with Dan Harmon.
Sort of, yeah. I got drunk in front of Dan Harmon. It's probably a more appropriate way of saying that.
Well, how did that even come about?
We were in Portland at a show called XOXO Fest, and Dan Harmon was promoting his podcast Harmontown. And we're big Rick and Morty fans, community fans, whatever. We went up afterwards and we're like, "Hey, you're so great!" And he was like, "Cool, thanks." And then some guy was like, "We're going to the bar. You guys are going to the bar." And we were like, yes, we are. So we ended up just sitting at a table with him and his fiance and his crew and played some games and chatted, and
that's cool.
I went to the bathroom. They're getting a taxi, and I was like, I fucked up. I said something.
As you often do, as I know.
Sure, I say things.
I can see you easily alienating Dan Harmon.
Alienating is probably a little bit of a strong word. I can see me easily him being like, "I'm just not gonna talk to this guy.
I got better.
I'd rather be anywhere else."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But it was fun.
Well, of course it was fun. It's Dan Harmon.
Sure. Yeah. He seemed like a really cool guy.
Okay. So, but are you depressed now?
Am I, like, right now?
This second.
This second? I'm having a great time right now.
Oh, cool. What about later?
Yeah, you never know. It's a real roller coaster.
It's a real roller coaster.
I probably struggle with depression, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it there then.
Good. This seems like totally the appropriate venue to air that out.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank Sean McCoy for being on Gowanus Tonight, live from San Antonio.
That's
straight
it?
from us.
Sorry. Tell me where you're up to. You're depressed. Bye. Actually, I had a question.
Never coming on my show again.
So many times I see a leader makes me weak. For the answer I just can't find. This gives me no peace of mind. Why won't you tell me so life may be happy for me? I'll find the cure. I would like to know. I'd like to know why must I be so? I would like to know. Please let me know why must I be so?
You know, back in college, I was in a sketch comedy review show, and at the after party, one of the actresses brought her boyfriend, and he was on the UT soccer team. And this party, one thing led to another party, and eventually the boyfriend started demanding that people feel his ass. He was just going up to people and making them touch his ass, and eventually it got to me, and I felt his ass, and it was rock hard! Rock hard! Rock hard! Rock hard! You think I'm afraid of you? With your rock hard asses? Rock hard asses. I'm not afraid of rock hard asses. Rock hard! Rock hard! If you ever catch your dad watching a porn, don't hug him. No matter how much you may want to. This is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to bring you stories that are very specific to San Antonio, and right now I'm bringing a story that's very specific to the south side of San Antonio. As far back as the 1960s, as far as I can tell, children in the south side of San Antonio area knew they could always come down to these railroad tracks, any railroad track on the south side of town, and find a sword. I'm gonna put this back because I don't want to be seen holding a sword out here in public, but it's just a strange thing that's been going on. My older brother told me about it when I was little, and sure enough, I would come down to these tracks, I would find swords all the time. We're only finding one sword right here, right now. But I can tell you one time in 1987, we came down here, we found swords everywhere. Literally everything was lined up with swords. Nobody knows who's leaving these swords here. In the early 90s, there was a very complicated myth that the character Spoon Man from the song Spoon Man was leaving these swords, but that makes absolutely no sense, and I put no credence to that theory. What is for certain is the effect that these railroad swords have had on the South Side community. Hundreds have died. I mean, these little kids, they come here, they pick up these swords, and they take up a lifestyle of swashbuckling and high adventure, and nobody talks about it. All these kids dying, swinging on ropes, fucking screaming tally-ho everywhere, breaking their necks, stabbing each other, and nothing's done about it. And you know why? This is something no one talks about. But I think I know who's putting these swords here. The government. That's right. You don't have to build a bookstore on the south side of San Antonio if there's no kids to read anything, is there? Who cares if some poor kids become pirates and adventurers and kill each other in duels and die for the chivalric code? It's sick. It's sick what they do to us. We're not even people. We're stock characters in romantic fiction, fit only to kill each other in some sort of 16th century slaughter. That's my San Antonio, folks. Swords on the railroad track. I read some of your poetry last night, man. Your description of a New England sunrise gave me real fucked up nightmares. Like, I would rather die than ever go to sleep again. Welcome back to Gowanus Tonight, live from San Antonio. We got a very special guest coming up now. He's somebody I've known pretty much my whole life. He just got back from Afghanistan. He's in the Air Force. He's out protecting our interests over east. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you my little brother, David Herrera. What's up?
What's up? How's it going? It's going pretty good.
Okay. Can I ask that you just speak up a little bit? You see how loud I am. This is too loud, but you have to be sort of up where I am.
Okay, so like right here?
Well, that's way
too. So we're gonna go.
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
in the middle.
That's
okay.
better. I'm just saying, speak up.
Speak up. Okay.
Okay. How are you doing?
I am doing well.
You just got back from Afghanistan.
I did. Bagram, to be exact.
Bagram. What was it like over there?
I can't really discuss what it was like. Yeah.
Why not?
Well, it's military things.
Oh,
Yeah, so
what you were doing was secret.
secret? Yeah. I mean, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, what do you? I mean, we can't talk about what you specifically did there, but what do you specialize in?
I am in communications.
Communications. So, what sort of thing do you do with communications?
I can't really tell you what I do.
Oh, it's that secret.
It is that secret.
What you do.
What I do.
Mom, if you need to sit down, you can sit down. And Dad, back up, because I can hear you breathing from here, so I can't even imagine what it's like on that thing.
I have no oxygen.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
All right. So you can't talk about that. Talk about your. I mean, well, here's the thing, though. It's like you already told me and everybody all about it before.
You weren't filming before.
Why should that? Why does that even matter?
You know what? I don't know. I'm just in communications. That's all I can tell you.
That's all you can tell me. I mean, you were telling me all this. You were telling me all this stuff. Like you were telling me about this really big gun that shoots like a laser. What's that all about?
Well, I mean, it's common knowledge. You can Google it. I told you the name, but I can't give you specifics on what exactly we have protecting our bases.
So, but this is a gun that protects bases.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's all I'm just trying to get, because you've been in Afghanistan, you were protecting our country. I just want the people to know what Obama sent you there to do.
Okay.
That's.
I work. Sorry.
Why are you doing this?
I just can't discuss. I told you before we started all this that I really can't discuss anything on camera where a bunch of people are
Well,
going to see
one, you
it.
didn't make that clear at all. Two, you're just trying to big time me right now.
Big time you.
This is all that's...
Really? That's what I'm trying to do.
That's what you're trying to do. I think it's big timing when you say, oh, I can't talk about what you work with phones. You fix phones.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to bring it to that level, but I mean, what that phone is used for, I can't really discuss that.
Who cares what the phone is used for? You have nothing to do with that part of it.
Well,
you're just a mechanic who fixes phones.
Yeah,
why couldn't you just say that?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
You ever since you got back, they've had this attitude.
I've had an attitude.
You've had this attitude. It was like yesterday when Mom's friend came over, and she said, "Ooh, David's really bulked up. He's looking good," and she didn't say anything about me. What was that about?
So you're gonna yell at me for what somebody else said.
Well, you're putting yourself. You've created an image.
I've created an image. I've tried to get healthy, and you're making me feel bad about it. You're making me feel like shit.
Making you feel shit about getting healthy. Well, you're wearing a goddamn Little Caesar shirt right now.
I'm being ironic.
You're being ironic.
Yes, I'm being ironic.
Are you Sergeant Hipster?
Yeah.
Is that who you are now?
I mean, you're just being mean. I'm just like, I always wore ironic T-shirts like my entire life, and all of a sudden you're gonna yell at me about it now.
Well, all I'm gonna say is, you're trying to be someone you're not, and it's really, I've known you your whole life, and I know who you are. Deep down, I know who you are.
Really?
I know what you're capable of.
Tell me, who am I? Who am I?
You're my little brother.
Oh, okay.
You're my little brother who...
Yeah, just by age.
Yes, you're a year younger than me, so I'm smarter than you.
Okay, well, you got me on that one.
I'm stronger than you.
Oh, you're stronger than me. You're just bigger than me.
Well, I can totally beat you in a fight.
You cannot beat me in a fight.
I can beat you in a fight.
Oh, really? Oh, really? You want to step outside?
Do I want to step outside?
Yeah, do you want to step outside?
Folks, should I step outside? Yes, I'm going to step outside. We're going to step outside, and we're gonna figure this out once and for all. We're gonna finish this.
We're not gonna figure this shit out.
This is gonna be a fight. I'm going outside now.
Go outside.
Are you gonna let them go outside, sir?
Dad, stay out of it.
This is it. You're doing it. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna put you into the House of Pain. After we're done, you're gonna go into the House of Pain.
The House of Pain.
The possums and the spiders, and that's where you're gonna live. So come on, boy.
All right.
We're gonna do this. Let's.
All right.
A brother's vengeance.
David, what did you do? What did you do?
Come on, he was asking for it.
Hey, you want to go to McDonald's?
Oh, yeah.
Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre, venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy el pan de este día y perdona nuestras deudas como nosotros perdonamos nuestros deudores. Y no nos dejes caer en la tentación, sino que líbranos del malo. Amén.